All right. So here's my another attempt of making a vlog. I just want to say that I haven't done this for a while, and I've made a few adjustments just to basically have that motivation to do it. Last night when I checked my YouTube, I have 5 subscribers now. So I went from 1 to 5. So apparently four people, you know, are committed to this. But yeah, I woke up very tired because I've been suffering a throat soreness. I've had a sore throat for almost a week, and I had to go to the doctor, and I had to, basically tell him my story, tell him how painful the whole thing was, and he just told me to drink a lot of vitamin C, drink a lot of water. But for at least 3 days there, I couldn't eat properly. Like when I swallowed the food, it was like ah. So yeah, so I'm in a recovering state, um, and like with this adjustment, I get this background basically, because like I said, motivation sound easy. It's easy to say that I'm gonna be motivated, but to actually do it, it's different. So like right now, all I want to do now is sleep. Like for some reason, I couldn't sleep at all last night. Because if I use a pillow, my throat would for some reason my throat would react and I would start coughing. And then good thing good thing there's cough drops. So when my throat begin to dry up, then that's when I take the cough syrup, and it helps a lot. It's a tough illness, because if you don't have cough syrup and you have to cough, things could be very problematic. But I knew before winter started, I knew that we had to get as much cough syrup as we could, because it was selling out fast. And actually there's a low supply of medication, especially for children. There's a low supply of dealing with strep throat, dealing with soreness, sore throat and all that. And for myself, I had to go to the doctor and find out what really was my sore throat. Because usually I get strep throat, and when I get strep throat, I would get the antibiotics right away, and the antibiotics would basically heal me in like 2 seconds. But this time around, the doctor said that it's a viral thing. It's an infection, and that there's no medication except for vitamin C and fluids. So I couldn't even talk properly. Like when I was in the doctor's office, I really had to like boister my voice. So and like I said, I was gonna use experience as my content, and it's a tough business. Because what happens is that obviously Instagram my experiences, and next thing you know, I don't have anything to say. It's like I'm extinct. Like it's like I've gone through extinction. So I just I try to, like I said, I follow people like Alexander Cigar Dandy. I try to follow people's business lives, and through that, I learn how to live my life. Um, like last night, I took time to slow down because that's what he says. You have to slow down. You have to be patient. So I'm trying to slow down now. I don't know if it's working, but there's a change in terms of slowing down the pace of life. Um, yeah, I watch a lot of like English interview. Like the recent lady is Tina Brown, and I feel like I'm gonna buy the book that she wrote on Palace Royal or something like that, like the four women in Buckingham Palace, and it's just learning life, because I really don't know how to live this life. Um, with Cigar Dandy, you obviously have a cigar, and he will say that you have to slow down to know the cigars, But at this point, for me, it's just educational. It's just learning the material and the image, the humidor, the clothes, even the speech. I think that's what drew me to Alex Sigardani, because he's good in speaking. So yeah, that's gonna be the next assignment again. Watch more stuff on YouTube, learn more English, read more books. Find out if I'm energetic enough to read books. But I think it's warm enough outside for a walk. I'll try for a walk, and it's just one of those things where you know I can't really do it on my own. It's one of those things where I have to decide. I have to. It's not taking risks or being fluky, but it's a decision where I'm gonna do this. This is effective to other people. I'm gonna try to do this effectiveness. Like my parents called me to go to IKEA. Like the three of us were gonna go to IKEA, and I'm like, no, 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 going out for now. Because I lack sleep. At the same time, I want to implement this thing that's gonna bring about a change, a positive change. Um, because 'cause it's so obvious with me that I'm not a career man. I have so many sicknesses that I can't really go back to the job world. So I have to be creative in terms of what I can do for this thing, like this vlog thing, and it should be my responsibility to learn more about computers. Because I did finish computers in college. Now it's just you know enhancing, because computers has evolved. Computers are very different now, but it's a part of life where I have to learn, and just basically find out if I can utilize it through my social medias. Um, and I don't like the last computer book I was reading was Android, and it's just to enhance this computer life that I have. Um, I don't know if I got those extra 4 subscribers through dealing with my computer life, but I'm not really into numbers right now. I feel like I just gotta hit. Even if I just hit one audience, that's good enough for me. You know, because the way social media work is, you hit one person, and that person could be hit by 10,000 others. Um, computers is not word of mouth. Social media is not telling people, hey, I have social media. Um, word of mouth is saying, one plus one or one for one person. So if you if you tell someone your business, then it's just you and that person know your business. So that's only two people. And but I'm not against word of mouth. Like if I have to, if I have, say if I get all the resources, and I've done this a few times before. Where it's actual dialogue with people. Like I go in person and try to communicate whatever the afternoon is. And word of mouth is pretty effective actually, especially when making money. I think there's more solid money through word of mouth. It's not easy. You have to prioritize and sacrifice your time for it. But um, the payment is easier. Whereas with social media is just a number, right? That's why I don't really mind if I don't get a lot of numbers. I'd rather see you in your video. I'd rather see you in your reels, and then have myself have an idea. What you perceive, or how you translate my social media. Um, but with social media, there's also money with social media, of course, but it's the two worlds are very different, you know. And the more I think about it, the more I want to read the book about it, you know, because you might say that word of mouth is expensive, because the thing with word of mouth is that you have to put gas in your car and you have to drive it, and you have to go to that place. Um, Whereas with social media, like you can only take a shower. You can just take a shower, clean yourself up, and present yourself to the world. Um, but like I'm still willing for business, but I learned that there's 20 other people who also want to do business, and some of these people are very attractive, that there's so much attention on them that I get faded away in the back, So, um, with social media, like this background that I have, it's really awesome, right? And I think that's the advantage of social media, where you can control the decorations. So I really don't know. You know, I'm happy that I have 5 subscribers now, but at the same time, I really just see it as a number. Because again, the problem with social media is that we don't really get to interact. There's no dialogue. And I understand that word of mouth, people don't also create dialogue with you. People are also indifferent, right? People are prejudiced. People are biased to your business. People are not gonna help you. No one's gonna care out for you there. In the streets. Um, but at the same time, I don't want to say that you have to be fluky. I'm not saying that you're gonna be lucky to get a few people, but reality, a lot of times, we're by ourselves and we can only promote ourselves or something like that. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.